I'm at Rainbow Falls, a short hike from Tule Pond Road. I look down the 30-foot or so drop, feel its moist mist, and I feel whiskers and a wet nose on the back of my right calf, and I yell. Losing my balance, I nearly plummet down. I thought I would just sit here on the edge and write some poems. My intuition and, well, this unleashed black lab tells me I should move on. Just past the end of the trail, I see a copper-colored rock. One sunbeam breaks through the clouds and the canopy of trees, and even from a distance, the surface of that rock glows. I make it to the rock by hopping onto a series of rocks. Now, some of those rocks are more stable than others. I don't want to fall in. I am being very safe. But I have to be creative and try out the different rocks to find out which ones work. I finally make it. The rock's smoothness makes me hunger for beauty, like seeing a Monet up close at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. I take off my shoes to better feel its brown eggshell texture. The warm water of August splashes and soothes all around me. I just sit and let the water flow past me. I become the river and its tannins become my smell. A butterfly sniffs my other calf. One leaf falls and moves downstream. What is study leave? I ask myself, but a time to learn from this river, a time to clear my mind. I came here to this little rock island to review myself and see the life roar and flow past me. Renewal is here on this egg island of rust. If only I could get a cell phone signal, I would stay here forever, and this rock could become my desk. We all need places to play, friends to feel with, sanctuaries of peace, and communities to commune with. Over the past months, neighbors and friends of mine have asked me about this rock of a church, ours. How are you going to survive? The churches who don't have dedicated leaders may very well die off in this pandemic. But here's the good news. We have dedicated and inspired leaders like Council President Jen Whitaker and Vice President John Montan. Both are highly organized, strategic thinkers and good listeners. Council has had a listening session and formed a subcommittee. We have leaders and staff and volunteers who are hopping from one rock to the next, trying to find a new path of stability. Religious education has had listening sessions. I formed a small group and have listened to several congregants. I am confident we will find our way to a new glowing rock of renewal. We will need to be creative and safe at the same time. This movable faith of ours has to be more than virtual Sunday mornings. We don't need more committee meetings. We need more things that renew our spirits and build the beloved community, that deepen the ties that bind us. We need to continue to adapt to the social needs of our time safely. Some of the new things we are trying this year, Carol mentioned earlier, listening circles, where you explore a monthly theme together, much like we did just earlier. Monthly meetings that provide an opportunity for individual and collective growth. There's also Interest circles, which are intended to bring together people who share a common interest, gardening groups, parenting groups, even a geocaching group. There are connection circles, which connect socially in an informal and a relaxed atmosphere. And they're not as heavy, so less commitment, think coffee hour, happy hour, things like that. Action circles, which are focused on current events and social justice initiatives that we can act on right now, currently working on You the Vote. Exploration circles, which expand our knowledge and renew our spirits. We often refer to this as adult RE, but please explore online and sign up for these circles that work best for you. You'll get an email with more details about this tomorrow. Some groups will meet in person, some will meet on Zoom. I'm really not sure of anything or how this may all work, but I'm pretty certain that these circles are not the magic bullet that will fix everything. We will need our ongoing collective creativity. And I know that some of you are zoomed out, exhausted, and you have every right to be, and you may not want to put one more thing on your calendar. And these circles, though, I think can become your copper-colored egg island as the swirling waters of change flow past us. It is easier to lock down than to reopen. Navigating physical and social boundaries are really awkward right now. We are leery of the past and at the same time cling to the way things were. We live now in a start and stop world. Climate change and social injustice are leaving us numb. A very important election is in front of us. Yet the mysterious waters of renewal are all around us, in us, below us, and are part of us. Amen, and blessed be.